Do you think I do a lot of dumb things?
Like on a daily basis? What do you mean?
Just in general, you know me.
I would say no. I would say you're way more calculated than you think you are.
You saw the smile on my face that came there? I don't know if that's true or not.
That's how I perceive you.
Yeah, that's my point.
What?
That's how you perceive me.
Well, I mean, I believe that you are more, calculated, and you like.
I would hope to be. Like, I hear these things.
You plan. I feel like you definitely plan shit out.
I definitely don't. Again, okay.
And
so
I feel like you have good time management too.
Sometimes this is a big thing, the planning thing.
Mm.
So I've always like, even as a kid, like for birthdays and stuff, like I never wanted a surprise party. I mean, I always did. Fuck, surprise party's sick,
okay.
but I hate surprises. I hate not knowing what's going on. I want to know what's going on during the day.
Yeah.
But I don't like that. I like the almost at expectations, but I like the spontaneity of life and how things can be absolutely random. And I think those are the best things most of the time. But
the best things come randomly.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I don't like how calculated. I like some things to be sometimes.
See. No, I feel like. I mean, not to fucking analyze you, but I feel like your problem, not your problem, but I feel like what you do a lot is you have these, like, you plan shit out, at least mentally, like you're like, okay, like this isn't that, but and I don't know if there's a better word for it, but I feel like you set up these, like, I don't want to say expectation, but like you have like a falsehood of or at least how it's supposed to happen in your head, but then it's like, and not to say like, oh, like when it doesn't fall through, like you're bummed out, but it's like you, how do I, like, you like look, I don't know, you sharp and you quick turn into another thing.
Explain that further.
So like if I'm trying to fucking word this, but it's like,
I didn't know where you were going with that. I didn't expect that ending.
So like it's like when you have expectations and then you just when they don't happen, I guess when things don't go according to plan, I feel like you're like, and this is a good thing, you're quick to like say like, not fuck it, but like
shift.
You're good at shifting, and you're like, oh, like not that you had the expectation, like, I don't even know what the fuck how to explain it really. It's like, it's just like you're good at shifting gears like really quick. If something doesn't go your way, you're like, this way.
I think I've gotten much better at that. I think before I wasn't that great at it, but again, okay. So here's how I see it. You seen Men in Black 3? Oh my God, all these things. You see how my whole everything I think about is related to something I've seen.
Yeah.
Men in Black 3. So I just watched that recently because they were playing 1, 2, and 3 in Mexico, and I watched so many. Oh, I haven't talked about Mexico at all. We'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
But Men in Black 3. You've seen that?
Yeah.
You've seen that? The villain in that, or not the villain, the guy who like helps them get the villain. Do you remember him? The guy who like sees every possibility.
Yeah.
At like all at once.
Right.
That's kind of like when I'm planning things, or not planning things, because again, it's not like I'm like, when something's happening, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and like plan what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's just like how my mind works is like I feel more comfortable when I'm going into something I'm expecting.
Yeah.
So I try to I try to expect things, which is the worst thing you could do, obviously. But that's I guess it's what I do, and just saying it out loud right now. But that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm really trying to do is just like be ready for whatever happens.
Yeah.
And so like that's what I mean, like with like I'm constantly seeing all the different realities that could happen all at once. Where it's like, well, if this happens, or if I say this, or if that person does that, like separately, those are two separate things. Like if this person flips his toe, or if like I walk over there, or if they come over here like in 5 minutes or whatever, like then 9 million different things could happen, and like I'm just like, I don't like not knowing that.
Yeah.
But when I'm in that moment, and if I allow myself to be in that moment, I'm completely.
You're not.
I love it when I'm just fluid and just
fluid,
not thinking about that kind of thing. But that's definitely something I go through mentally, where it's like, okay, I do all of that, and I try not to do all of that.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah. All right. I would say then, like, just try to. I mean, the whole thing is, I guess, trying to try being more in the moment. Like, and I know as easy, as easy as it is as easy it is to say, to apply it and to actually really follow through and go with your head and be like I'm gonna. So that, I mean, that's kind of what I do. I just like, if I'm like feeling a plan, or like if someone invites me somewhere and I'm feeling it, I'll be like, okay, like I'll think about it. I do what you do. I run it through by like the possibilities or whatever the fuck, and like if I feel like it's more like positive and like more like okay, like it's good for me, like then I'll go. And if I feel like comfortable, then yeah. So then when like going into situations and having like those fuck expectations, but I guess those false hopes, I guess I don't know what the fuck,
Yeah,
but like
what is the word we're searching for?
yeah,
Expectations. I mean, it kind of is, but that's
possibilities.
Why, but the only reason we don't want to say that is because we constantly say to each other to not have expectations. So
Yeah,
that's probably the reason.
that's
we don't
probably
say that word.
yeah. But so maybe it's possibilities because it is possibilities.
It is possibilities,
but it's also
our imaginary
no.
nothing.
But here's the thing, because I think expectations has like there's a connotation to it where it's like it's coming from like
we feel it's gonna happen.
We feel like it's like we expect it. We expect this to happen this way. So if you have like yeah, exactly. That's not what we have. No.
That's not what we're saying.
Yeah, no, it's not what we're saying, because we don't go in expecting like almost narcissistically, like this is how you're gonna happen this way, this is gonna happen that way, like that's not what we do at all. But yeah, fuck, if we could find that word, I don't know.
Yeah. So I got lost because I think our pod's really good.
Yeah.
But now that's probably gonna derail the whole conversation, because I'm already lost. But yeah, expectations. What were going on before that?
Just possibilities and like I guess the what we do is not really, because I was saying, because expectations they have like a connotation of like almost positive, but it's like fake positivity. It's like, but it's also like controlling in a way. It's like
that's what it is. We're trying to control the situation.
Yeah.
That's 100% what it is.
Yeah.
That's definitely what it is for me. Like, at least, like, I can say that for sure. Like, it's trying to have control of something that we don't have control over.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely see that. Yeah.
I definitely do that a lot. And again, something I'm aware of. I'm attempting to work on, but yeah, that's been a thing for me for a while. Where it's like I want things to go certain ways, and if they don't, everything.
Dude, that's literally that. This brings back to real life, but when we were at that party and we were talking about going to, we were what?
They don't, I shift.
They don't what?
They don't, I shift.
They don't, I shift what?
If things don't go a certain way, I shift.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know why I said that.
Yeah. No, that day when we were at the party and then we were discussing about going to the bars after, and then after we were like nah, or like I was like nah.
What which day?
When we were at the birthday party.
Friday, before I left.
Yeah. So that day, what I did, or like what I fucking thought of was like I did that thing, the possibility thing, and ran that through, and then I outweighed my comfortability and my uncomfortability, and which scenarios I think I would be more uncomfortable in, and I was like I'd probably be more uncomfortable there, and I'm like I'm not going. And then but it's certain days where I'm like I'll feel comfortable going here, and because I know I have it's not expectation, but I know what I'm putting myself I know what I'm gonna put myself through, so it's like.
But do you? I mean that in a general sense. I mean, like, do you ever?
You don't ever, but the thing is, like, at least the way I look at it, or at least the way I feel like I can look at it, is like, or like the way I maneuver, I guess, is like I don't really try to. At least now, at least now, I don't try to let whatever people say or like think really get to me. At least over the summer has been the whole summer this year has just been not letting fucking people's bullshit and like fake ass things and all these like false things that like affect me and affect my happiness and my motivations and my fucking drive and my like why are they mad? Why? Because I'm not mad. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are you mad about? You're mad at yourself because you're mad. That's what That's what it is. You're mad because you're mad. I'm not mad.
Yeah, that goes back to the control though, where like you're letting other people control how you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm not at that place anymore. I feel like I feel like I have control over. Well, you have control over yourself. That's the thing. That's what it is. You always have
control over yourself.
That's what it is.
It's hard. It's a lot harder sometimes than it is than other times. But however hard it is, you always have control over yourself.
And I say that to say, like, don't let people's opinions of you don't let people's opinions of you or their outlooks on you, or even at the end of the day, because what it is how you think that person or whoever it is thinking of you. And what that is projection. And that's only you're projecting your own insecurities through that person onto yourself. Yeah. And that's what that is. And that's when you don't allow yourself to move on and get the fuck and do whatever you got to do. And you're stuck in that cycle, and you're stuck in there. And brings back to the other episodes where I was like, the confrontation, where you got to just fucking, you have control, because you have control over yourself. I mean, as much as the external factors don't allow you or whatever, you fully have control of what to do in that moment, in whatever that fucking thing is. I'm fucking shaking right now, dude. Oh my God.
If you're gonna get up, hold on. Yeah, there's like 4 things that I was gonna do.
Yeah.